Double Dragon for Atari 2600 exists apparently. Oh man, have you not seen Double Dragon for 2600? Well, hopefully we're able to get to that.
Sir Jacob said. Beverage box smirking face.
These nuts for Atari 2600,
Kuruma
yeah.
Good Gamer said. D's nuts for Atari 2600.
Hell yeah.
Jolie Kuruma Good Gamer said. Looks checked. Jolie Kuruma Good Gamer said. Jacob.
Yeah.
Sir Jacob.
No, so like, I mean, it's hopefully we get to it. It's a little bit later. It's in the O's, so it's possible if we do have to do a second part to these, it'll be there. But hopefully we can get to it on this stream. That is, I don't want to spoil it. If you've never seen Double Dragon on 2600, it's a sight to behold. And yeah, Sir Jacob is here as well. How are you doing, Jacob? Electric. What else have you all been saying? Oh, you have seen it? Yeah, okay. I guess cat's out of the bag. It is dog shit. You know what though? I actually, to be fair,
Sir
I
Jacob
guess I haven't really actually played Double Dragon
positively
for 2600.
wonderful.
That's large. That opinion is largely based off of what other people have said, but I can believe that Double Dragon for 2600 is not a paragon of good game design, especially considering like it kind of does a lot of it's one of those where like you kind of have to do a lot with one button. So you end up having like controller combinations and shit to do like jump, kick. Like keep in mind like the NES Double Dragon was already kind of limited by 2 buttons. So doing all of that on one, like I don't even know if jumping could realistically be done with Double Dragon on 2600. Anyway, things that can realistically be done. This, man, I've not streamed in a while. Those of you who haven't been in my Discord since I last streamed, I actually came down with mild pneumonia. And I had to go to the hospital. And I've never actually, as far as I can remember in my life, I've never had to go to the hospital or at least like spend any sort of serious time there for myself. And I didn't. It's not like I went to like the ER or anything. You know, I'm fine. I will be fine. Really all they did, they put me on a bed, they hooked me up to an IV, I was there for a couple of hours, and then they gave me some antibiotics and sent me home. So it's not like it's like, you know, it's not like I was like, you know, critical or anything. But still, it was an interesting experience. Would not recommend. If you have the option of having mild pneumonia and not having mild pneumonia, I would highly recommend the latter option, personally. But, you know, I guess to each their own. But yeah, I'm back. I'm operating at about maybe 60%. We're out of our minds. We're out of our meds. Let's fucking go. Let's play some more 2600 games. And let's play the one that Dyer said last stream he had never heard of. This one is apparently so obscure that Dyer doesn't even know what the hell it is. Dancing Plate. I think I know what this is going to be like.
Kurum Good Gamer said. Death Trap.
Yes. Oh, is that gonna be coming up soon? I don't know if I know that one, but I think I know what this is probably gonna be. I'm thinking this is gonna be like rhythm game mixed with like you have to do like
Jolie I. Kurum good gamer.
combinations and shit.
Said. Blue lines moving.
Yeah. Anyway, wait, actually, is this the right game? This doesn't look like the screenshot that I saw. Just make absolutely sure. Yep, dancing plate. All right. Oh, is this? I might have like. This might be totally different than I expected. It looks like there's a background, but it's like so dim. And the colors are so... Like, I should be able to go up at some stage, but I... What? What have I done? I think this is one of those games where you... What the fuck is this? Also, Fuzzy? Is that the name of the brand, or is that my character's name? This? Yeah, this one is really obscure, I think. My score is 0 to... So, what? What? So is it just like... Okay... No, never mind. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. Oh, shit. I actually forgot to, do the come back later games for last time, so that's gonna still be on the list. It's only now occurred to me that I forgot to do that, because I was, again, actively dying all week.
This game looks incredibly lame even by Atari standards.
You know what? It does. It looks lame, but also that would imply that I have any idea what the fuck is going on. I mean, it has tunes. That wasn't always guaranteed for Atari games, but...
Katsu Sanya said, "It's like when AVGN complained about that Olympic Games NES game."
Okay, so occasionally they drop things. I don't know if collecting those things is good. Oh my god, wait a minute. Is this just incredibly slow and dull, like, collect the falling shit game? Oh, never mind. I might know what this is, and it might just be, like, way more garbage than I initially thought. Okay, I guess now it's getting faster. I think that's what this is. I think you have to just collect the falling shit. Except there's only, like, falling shit, like, 5... I got 8,000 points, or 8,050 points, presumably? Okay. But, like, where's the falling shit now? What, do we just have to wait for the plates to load, and then they can start doing some falling shit? You know what? I wonder if there's, like, multiple games in one, and all of them are terrible. Okay, and now we get the falling shit. Good. Someone had an idea. I'm not gonna say it was a good idea, but it also wasn't a particularly well done idea either. I'm not gonna say it was a great idea, but it also wasn't good. Yeah, I think I understand why Dyer hasn't heard of this. It's not due to lack of knowledge of this game. I think it's more down to repressed trauma. I think we're done here. I think there's a special place for this game, okay? And so we're gonna do this right here. Garbage. Yeah, boy. And it was dancing plate. Hell yes. Wait. Oh, shit. There we go. Beautiful. Let's do Dark Cavern. This looks like it might actually be fun. Kind of. It looks like Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what this looks like? Really, like to a point where I think it might just be the same game. This looks like, in fact, is this by who I think it is? Okay, I know exactly what game this is. Okay, so it's by the M Network. M Network, I've come to understand, is Mattel's distribution label for Atari 2600. Mattel famously had the Intellivision, which competed with the 2600, but alongside that, they also published their own 2600 games, many of which were ports of Intellivision games, but given different names because Mattel got to be quirky like that, I guess. I think I know exactly what this game is. And if so, it's one that I want to know how to play, but I've never quite worked out. I'm pretty sure this is just Night Stalker for Intellivision. You could argue one of the first survival horror games on any system. Oh, it doesn't have the music. So, if I remember right, the first thing you have to do... Oh, you know what? It doesn't have the music, but I think the sound effects kind of make up for that. Okay, I'll allow it. First thing you have to do, I believe, is find the gun. When you find the gun, you can shoot these... You can actually shoot these, Night Stalkers. I don't see the gun. I like how they have a pretty decent amount of, Oh, shit! Okay, never mind. I see it now. Add it to move. Okay, I'm gonna reset now.
Yasuk Supreme said,
Fuck,
I
fuck.
remember playing this way back.
Yes.
Katsu Sanya.
This
said,
is Night Stalker for
This or
Intellivision.
Haunted House?
You know what? I don't know which one came first. Haunted House might have come first, actually. But, well, again, Haunted House probably came first on the 2600. I'm not sure which would have came first, period. Night Stalker... Ah, got it. Okay. I see where the gun is. Give me the gun. And yeah, now I can shoot the Night Stalkers, or Dark Cavern Dwellers. Except now I can't, because I'm dead. Oh wait, never mind, I keep the gun when I'm dead? Oh, okay, never mind. Do I? Yeah, now I can shoot these fuckers, because I got a gun. I think that gun... I don't know, there seems to be limits to the gun, though. I think you might have to wait a little while to be able to shoot again, and also... Yeah. What did Ketsu say? Oh yeah, this or Haunted House. I don't know which one came first, Haunted House on Atari or Night Stalker on Intellivision. I think Night Stalker might have been 81, I want to say. Haunted House, I think, might have been 81 or 82. If Dyer comes to stream, I'm gonna have to ask him which came first, Night Stalker or Haunted House, because I think either one of those games. Oh, there was also that one Atari game that was that had like a screaming sound effect, and you could like run over women with a car. That could also kind of be like survival horror. But I think there's like two games that you could argue take the title for survival horror. The finding the gun part is always the hard part of this game, and then, oh, got it. Fuck. Can I get it before it goes away? No, I can't. I think I'm fucked. I am cooked. I'm done for. Yep, it's disappeared. Oh, wait. I see. So I think someone got the gun before I did. So it's a race between me and the other people to find the gun. I think I might be able to just, like, go in my hidey hole until the gun reappears. Maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. Somehow I got the gun? When did that happen? I didn't even realize that, but somehow I got the gun. What? Oh, I see. Are there people? I think there are people I'm just not supposed to be able to. Okay. don't have the gun now. Someone else does. Oh, fuck. Oh, how the fuck did I do that? That is good. That's bad. This is always kind of like seen as one of the standout games on Intellivision. I like the idea more than I like the game itself. When did I get the gun? Wait. No, I didn't. Did I? When did I get the gun? Did like my Oh. This confuses me to no end. I'll give this game a ranking, but first I want to go just take a look at the Intellivision version. I've seen the Intellivision version a couple of times. Unfortunately, it's one of the Intellivision games I unfortunately don't have in cartridge form, but I've played it a number of times on the Intellivision Lives collection. Oh, okay, so this came out in 1982. Haunted House might predate this. I mean, both kind of went about like a similar idea, but executed it differently. But, oh, shoot. That's right. See, here you go. In this game, you aren't, like, searching for the gun. I think it just always spawns there. Or maybe not. I could be wrong. Oh, I see. Except I think this gun spawns a bit faster. Ah, yes. I think this does play slightly differently. So I got the gun. What? I have the gun. I'm not sure how to shoot it, though. I think I'm just dying as soon as I get the gun. What is... Oh, I see. So that's just like... That doesn't kill me, it just stuns me, I think. What? How does that work? I can make fart noises. That's good. Always a sign of quality console. Oh! Wait. No, he was shooting me. This game, it just confuses me, regardless of what system it is. I am going to... Okay, so this version is called Night Stalker. What was the 2600 version called again? I'm gonna put it under fun, tentatively. I could learn to really like it if I maybe understood some of the strategy of, like, how to actually play it. And that is called... Dark Cavern, right? I'd say both names are appropriate for the individual game. Dark Chambers. Is this the one that's Dandy? Dandy being the essential predecessor to Gauntlet. 1988. So this is a very late 2600 game. I think that's what this is. I think this is Gauntlet. Essentially. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, so... So, yeah, as you can see, this is entirely just Gauntlet, and there's a story behind this. So, Dark Chambers was originally an Atari 800 game programmed by some guy, I don't remember his name, and it was called Dandy. And it was one of the first... I don't want to say it was one of the first dungeon crawlers, because they're like... There were, like, roguelikes and shit before that were, like, the Apshai series predated it. But this is kind of one of the more, this is one of the first dungeon crawlers that really went into sort of, like, the action style, kind of like, well, Gauntlet. Anyway, Atari basically saw that idea and then made Gauntlet for the arcades. And then, when the 7800 was coming around, I guess for whatever reason... They could have brought Gauntlet to the 7800, but I think because their divisions weren't really on speaking terms, they brought over this game, which is essentially Dandy, and that game, like, they just retitled it because they didn't want to pay the original person who created Dandy. It's so strange. Actually... You know what? That's probably the reason they didn't port over Gauntlet, because doing this would have just been cheaper. Just, like, because, like, I think Gauntlet might have just been, like, a big enough IP to where you just couldn't get away with that. But, yeah, this is essentially Gauntlet. And, I mean, like, look at this. It looks pretty good. Atari... always strangely capable of always like way more capable of like you know, doing scrolling. Oh, and then I can... Well, I have... Okay, well, I have to get the key to that first, but... I guess this is actually kind of different to Gauntlet. It's Gauntlet if Gauntlet were multi-screen. I believe Gauntlet, how that worked is you... I guess I haven't played a ton of Gauntlet, but Gauntlet, how it usually works is one floor or screen at a time. There's multiple screens on the one floor in Dark Caverns, aka Dandy. Which, I mean, arguably might make it a superior game to Gauntlet. Let's just be honest. It doesn't have the NES Gauntlet music, which a lot of people don't like that the NES version had music, I'm like, okay, but like, why does the music slap? Is my criticism, or is my rebuttal to that? Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, we got that key. Let's go back.
Katsu Sanya said, I think I'd rather play Gauntlet just because I can see more of the map.
True. There is all as I might have said before this. Well, actually, I didn't. I don't think. Um, this was also ported to the 7800.
Said, this just feels too much like a GBA port of Gauntlet.
That's true. Well, that said, though, there was a 7800 version of this, and I think that might. I can't be sure on this, but that might have more screen real estate. I would also describe this as Berserk, but with a point. Berserk, the arcade game. Because, like, the thing I always didn't like about Berserk, and admittedly, this wouldn't have been an issue when the game came out, but now that there are so many games like it, it kind of is. My issue with Berserk is that there's no point to it. Like, you have a bunch of procedurally generated mazes, but you never like actually go anywhere. You're just shooting shit for eternity. This, it seems like there is actually a goal to it. Beyond just get the high score and defeat Evil Otto. Or avoid Evil Otto, rather. You can't defeat Evil Otto. I think... Oh, wait a minute. There's not a... I can go here. Wait, I can just... Can I just go to the next floor? Oh, shit. I can just do that. There were probably reasons I shouldn't have done that, i.e., like, more loot I could have gotten, and probably some of those keys might... Possibly some of those keys might transfer over to other floors, but I guess I can just go to the next floor. Now that I've done that, though, I don't think I can actually go back. So there is that. I'm gonna be totally honest. This may be one of my new favorite games on the system. Like, I say it's Gauntlet, but it plays a little bit different to Gauntlet. Like I said, Gauntlet didn't really have multiple screens. Okay, floor F. Now entering F. Wait, where? Oh, I see. I'm on the other side. I was like, what's that weird skeleton man? Why is he... I love that one just skeleton man just like going back and forth. It's like his existential nightmare. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but oh well. There's something Freudian, I'm sure. Probably not Freudian, but anyway. There is just a level of existentialism to Gauntlet. Especially Gauntlet that doesn't have music that I kind of admire. Like, I love the NES Gauntlet soundtrack a lot. I even have some of the tracks in the in my playlist. In my beginning soundtrack playlist, but I think that, you know what? I think they just purposely made the exit really easy to find in like the first room. Here they're making it harder. Or making it progressively a little bit harder. Oh, shit. I found the exit. Okay, how do I... Can I go back and then go up? Is it going to let me do that? Is there anything going to block me from doing that? No? Okay. Mission accomplished. We got him, boys. Oh, shit. That's not the exit. I'm not entirely sure what that did. Also, I got to admire the fade out animation. 2600 games, they were learning how to do switch banking, and it was really like adding to like nice touches like that. Anyway, I'm probably going to like rank this like the outstanding score. It may actually be my new favorite 2600 game, but I want to check out the 7800 version. I believe that exists. Right? Yes. Wait. Yeah, Dark Chambers. Obviously, the 7800 version has a bit more finesse to it. Being a more... I might have to add this song to my playlist. So nice to know. Gauntlet's music is so good on NES that even Gauntlet clones have good music. It runs a bit faster. It still has a decent amount of screen crunch to it. It does run quite a bit faster, though. Also, you have, like, way more enemies and shit on screen. Also, the other difference to both these games and Gauntlet is, like, you can't just run into them and exchange blows. Like in Gauntlet, you kind of have to, This one, I think, might just be closer to Gauntlet. I think, you know what I'm realizing? It's not multiple screens. It's just like what Gauntlet would be if it scrolled in all 8 directions.
WTF, I like 7800 now.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a different version of Gauntlet. I'm realizing now, like, the other version of Gauntlet, or the other version of Dark Chambers, I don't think it had multiple rooms. I think it just had multiple screens to make up for the lack of 8-way directional scrolling on the 2600. Yeah, 7800 was an interesting system. It definitely had its shortcomings. I I would also say Ketsu if you want to get into the 7800, which is really easy. I mean, like, there's like 50 games for the system. A full set is like maybe 2 gigabytes.
Kurum
Is
Good
like
Gamer
maybe like a
said,
couple hundred megabytes.
Katsu, Yasuk.
And there's like some decent games. If you do want to get into the 7800, I cannot highly...
Zelensky visited Pennsylvania today.
What? Who's in Pennsylvania? Zelensky... Oh, Zelensky visited Pennsylvania. Interesting. I think Trump is actually doing a rally in Pennsylvania tonight. I don't know why. I'm getting, like, so many recommendations for that. I mean, well, I guess I know why. I mean, you know, I follow a lot of political shit on YouTube, but, like, this rally specifically, there's, like, an abnormal amount of buzz to it. I'm just like, okay. I mean, Trump is trying to get is trying to win the election. Pennsylvania's a pretty vital key component to that. Of course he's got a campaign in Pennsylvania. Maybe there's something... I mean, well, that's where the first assassination attempt happened, but, like, he's campaigned in Pennsylvania many times before then. Maybe he's, like, campaigning in, like, that area. I don't know. Anyway, Dark Chambers. I like the 2600 version. I also like the 7800 version. 2600 version goes into outstanding category.
Scranton.
Scrampton? Is that where Trump is, or is that where Zelensky is? I assume that's where Zelensky is. Scranton, I know where that is. Well, I think a lot of... I mean, well, that's where Biden was born, is Scranton, but, you know, I think a lot of people know it from The Office as well. Scranton, Pennsylvania! The worst place on planet Earth! SNL did, like, so good with Biden. With, fuck, what's his name? Jason Sudeikis? Am I getting the name right? Did he do Biden on SNL in, like, 2008? Where he just, like, ranted about, like... Where he was just, like... conflicted on, like, whether he loved John McCain and would take a bullet for him, or whether he was a raging sociopath. Like, that was, like, genuinely one of the best, like, political debates, mockeries that fucking SNL did. Was that one with Sarah Palin. And the Paul Ryan one was really good, too.
Kurum Good Gamer said, $5 Zelensky visits Charlottesville, VA, and Chris Chan shows up.
Good. Oh shit, is he from Charlottesville? Oh. I guess fair enough. That's a pretty big city. There's a lot of things that go on in Charlottesville. Anyway, Dark Chambers. I cannot recommend this game highly enough. On whatever system you play it. Deadly Duck! Hell yeah! Attack of the Deadly Duck. Oh, that reminds me of that one. I forget the fucking... You know what? My roommate's in the next corner. I'm gonna ask. Tyler, what was the name of that Giallo movie that, with, like, the guy making the duck noises? Oh.
Kurum Good Gamer said, still around that area.
Oh, okay. Guys, check out the New York Ripper. That movie is great. I scared the shit out of him. Good. It's a giallo horror movie about a guy making, like, Donald Duck noises and killing people. And that's what I thought of when I saw Deadly Duck.
Jolie Kurum Good
This
Gamer
is not as
said,
good as Dark Chambers, I'm gonna say.
BTW I start Ecclesia on 2nd Saturday of October.
What's 2nd Saturday of October? I'll check in a moment.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer
This
said,
game is
gotta do
decidedly
Rockman
not
4
as
minus
good as
Infinity
Dark
next
Chambers, I
March
must
but
say.
on easy
It's
LOL.
bad, but I think I was just spoiled by a really good game.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer
You can't make your
said,
game that like high
I
up in
almost
the
beat the
alphabet
game
list,
before the
okay?
internet collection
now
died.
every other game is gonna be
Jolie
disappointing.
Kurum Good Gamer said, and was late.
Oh wait, is that... I see, I think that's just blocking my shot. I'm not supposed to directly shoot it. What if Centipede kind of was, like, more lame? What if Centipede had less enemies and was kind of more lame and, like, not as fun? Just play Centipede. It's right there on the shelf. Probably costs about the same amount of money. Just play Centipede. Then again, is Centipede called Deadly Duck? Deadly Duck. More like worth deadly fuck. More like worth diddly fuck. You know what? I'm talking shit about the game. It's kind of fun. Again, it's just not Dark Chambers, and I wish I was playing that right now.
Nintendo Vaults said, Centipede with Arkanoid thing blocking your projectiles.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Centipede, but if Arkanoid were blocking your projectiles. Or projectiles, rather, yeah. You almost beat... Oh, wait, hang on. Gotta do Rockman 4 minus Infinity next. Okay. Oh, you start... Ecclesia on the 2nd Saturday in October. Okay. Ecclesia. I don't know if I know that game. Well, you know what? I guess eventually we gotta go back to the generic kind of like Space Invader type games. Deadly Duck... It's fun. I can't say it's meh, because it has some interesting ideas, like the Arkanoid. Honestly, though, that's just more of a nuisance than anything. You know what? No. It gets the meh treatment. Deadly Ducks. It really wishes it was Centipede. Who made this? Oh, Fox. Okay. Yeah, they've had some okay tie-in games. Oh, wait, is it... Did I type in Deadly Ducks? It's Deadly
Kurum
Duck.
Good Gamer said, Vintabduu.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. There we go. just... It's in the same place. I just erased the S at the end. Deadly Duck. Not worth diddly fuck. Death Trap. Oh, Karumi was talking about this. I've never heard of this game. Presumably Karumi has. It's got a title screen. That's a thing. Avalon Hill. 1983. Is Avalon Hill the people who made it? I've never heard of them. Is this game, like, gonna be cursed beyond comprehension?
Vintendo Vaults said,
What?
Go Phillies. Even though I don't watch baseball. If
Are
I
they
have
playing?
to choose a
Okay.
baseball team,
Good.
it's the Brooklyn
Go
Dodgers.
Phillies. Is this Back to the Future? Do we have to collect the lightning so we can go to 88 miles an hour and go back to the future? Go back to 1985? Except this came out in 1983, so maybe it predicted Back to the Future. Oh, wait, hang on.
Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer said, Mets.
Oh, you're a Mets fan? Okay. I'm sorry for you. All I know about the Mets is just like...
Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer
Oh,
said,
okay, don't do that. You
Vintendo
disintegrate
watches anime
immediately.
girls playing volleyball is which overrated.
So don't go there, you disintegrate immediately. Okay. I understand. Oh, shit. Do I want that? Do I want the... Do I want to collect the lightning? Maybe? I think I do. Because my score's... Oh no, my score's going up regardless. Why is my score going up? Is that like a time limit, maybe? Oh no, never mind. Okay, I
Nintendo
don't like
Vaults
that. I don't want
said,
to do that, because I'm
The
losing
Giants
health.
were a New York-based team at one point. And the Dodgers. Mets colors are pulled directly from Giants orange and Brooklyn Royal blue after these teams had left New York. Vintendo Vaults
All I know about the Mets
said,
is like late night
LOL
comedians
yes.
talking about how bad they are. But they're like all based out of New York, so it's like kind of friendly rivalry. Huh. Do I have to shoot like this power grid?
Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer said, Even the City Connect.
Good game. Unless maybe this is just the Back to the Future game that we never knew we didn't want. I'm gonna put that in the come back later category. I'm not really sure what that is, but very well may just go into WTF.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer said. Vintendo, Edels Ush is no beta Mega Man. Vintendo Vaults said. Did you hear about the new Team Rumi? The Oregon Lowlies.
I'm sure.
Head coached by Nobeta.
I'm sure it is. That's really cool. Oh yeah, there was a 2600 port of this.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer said. LOL Oregon sucks. Jolie Kurum Good Gamer.
I want to go to Portland at some point. It seems like a fun
The
time.
Louisiana Lowlies.
I want to go to Portland sometime. It seems like it's fun. I also want to go to fucking Seattle. Seattle seems really fun. Well, it's Defender.
Vintendo Vaults said. Face with tears of joy.
Massively terrible at this game.
Nick Werner said.
Hey Nick.
Hi.
Warning, I am useless at Defender. Yeah, this is the version of Defender 2 that, like, due to technical limitations of some specificity that I did not begin to figure out.
It's about time you played something cool. Jolie Kurum Good Gamer
Dyer
said. Nick. Jolie Kurum Good Gamer.
It's about time I played something. Hey, I played Dark Chambers, alright?
Dyer 51 said. Hey Kurumi.
Also, hello Dyer. I already played Dark Chambers. That's the highlight of this stream. You may as well just turn back now. We're not getting any better than Dark Chambers.
Dyer 51
isn't there a mode where that like allows for
Dark
two
Chambers
controllers? I'm not entirely sure what it does though. I guess can you shoot in any direction? No, you couldn't do that in like any other version of Defender. I must be thinking of some other game. Was there a port of Robotron to Atari? No. No way. 2600 couldn't handle that at this price, could it? I'm not good at Defender.
Dyer
What's the point
51
of Defender anyway? Isn't there like a portal? Is this like isn't it like Robotron where like there's a portal that like takes you to the next level at some stage? Or do you just like go into space and endlessly just shoot shit? Dark Chain, go fuck yourself, Dyer. Oh, yes, but only in the last couple of years? Wait, what are you responding? I don't remember. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Dyer. I was wondering, so which came out first? Was it Night Stalkers came out in '82 on Intellivision, and then there was a 2600 version that I already forgot the title of. Dark Caverns
said. Seriously. I owned both Dark Chambers on the 2600 and 7800 and ended up selling them both.
Okay, 7800 version's better, but like 2600 version's still really good for what it is. It's like Gauntlet, but like maybe even a little bit better. You might be mad. I've already declared Dark Chambers the best 2600 game I've played so far, and I've already played like Centipede. So
Dire
you know.
51 said, I'd rather play Gauntlet.
Okay, to be fair, Gauntlet NES has like some kick-ass music, but like if we're talking about like the arcade version of Gauntlet, it's about even. Okay, I guess we gotta play some Defender. I'm useless at Defender. Isn't it like? Where does the fucking teleporter thing happen?
Dire
Do I just have to
51
like shoot my quota of
said,
ships to get to it or something?
Gauntlet 4 on the Genesis is the best port of that one, period.
The Gauntlet on Genesis? I don't know if I've actually played that version. I'm mostly familiar with the NES version, and I'm mostly familiar with that because it has really good music. I have the NES Gauntlet music in my intro playlist. It plays sometimes, like when I'm like starting up a stream. Oh yeah, so the question I was gonna ask is Night Stalker for Intellivision or Haunted House? Which one came first? Night Stalker came out in '82, at least according to the
Dire
copyright
51
date.
said, Defender had no Stargate. Stargate, aka Defender 2, had the Stargate.
Oh, is that what I was thinking of? So do you just like shoot ships and like into the ether, and it's just like do this until you die?
Dire 51 said, Haunted House came first.
It did. Okay. Because I was trying to wonder like which game would qualify as like the first survival horror game. I think there was like an Atari arcade game from the 70s that might count, but yeah, you know what? I'm also like there's no like people on the ground either that you're like trying to save. So am I out of bullets? I didn't know there was limited ammo. I do not know shit
Dire
about the first
51
Defender. I know about the second
said,
one. And I'm not
You're
good at
trying
that
to
either.
stop the landers from
Like, full
abducting the
transparency.
humans. They abduct them all, the Earth explodes.
Oh. Yeah, so it's just...
Dire 51 said, Then you have to fight mutants.
Oh, there's mutants at some stage? Okay. How do I get refills of bullets? Oh shit.
Dire
Oh, it does have a
51
black and white mode, that's cool.
said, If a lander takes a human to the top of the scream, they combine to form a mutant.
Oh, okay, so you have to shoot shit before it gets to the top of the screen. Except it, like, scrolls endlessly forever, so I don't know. I guess that's inevitable.
Dire 51 said, Right.
I'll be honest, I fully recognize
Dire 51
why this game
said,
is
Destroy all
praised
the
as much
aliens.
as it is,
You'll
and
go
I
to the next
understand
city.
the historical value. Without Defender, there wouldn't be Xevious, and without Xevious, we wouldn't have, like, all of the actually good shooters, like Gradius and everything that came after that. Got it. But yeah, I said it. Shooters didn't get good until Gradius. Fight me. There's no reason to play a shooter until you get power-ups. But I'm not good at Defender, and also I don't really like it enough to get good. It's just like one of those things where, like, you do one thing and you just do that until you die, and there's not a whole lot of variation on that thing as far as I can tell. Like, you could say the same about, like, Pac-Man and shit like that, but at least, like, you know, the ghost patterns get harder, things get faster. You know, Donkey Kong, you at least have, like, multiple levels, and it gets progressively harder until it reaches, you know, the kill screen. Whatever, got it. I don't know. I always had the same issue with Berserk as well. Like, well, not always, but my issue with Berserk is just sort of like, okay, you have this one idea, but video games were kind of, like, not evolved yet to really understand how to capitalize on it beyond just the essential premise.
Dire51 said, "You want hard? Let the Earth get destroyed and start fighting mutant swarms."
Oh, okay. That's true, I do need... So I guess that is, like, a different variation.
Karoom Good Gamer said, "It's like Defender."
This is Defender. Like, are you making a joke, or are you just really far back on my stream? We're playing... Like, that's what we've been playing the last, like, 5 minutes. Whoa. What did I do? Oh, I see. I beat a level. Oh, shit. No, this game might actually be kind of good. I still like Defender 2 more. I mean, obviously I'm going to. It's just like a sequel that does the same thing but adds new things. So I don't think that's a controversial thing to say, but I don't know. I guess I appreciate this game more than I did.
Dire51
still don't know if I would go back and play
said, "You have smart bombs too. Set one off by going behind the city and pressing the button."
Going behind the city and press... Okay. Oh! I see. Did that just... Would that have just cleared the screen if there were enemies?
Dire51 said, "Yes."
Okay. I think I did it. It didn't make, like, any sort of, like, explosion sound. So, like, I don't know if I actually got rid of that enemy or if it just despawned.
Dire51
I think it just
said,
despawned.
"You can hide below the city too. It's a safe zone."
I thought you... Wait. Oh! This is different from Defender 2. I'm used to Defender 2 where, like, if you hit the bottom of the screen, you just instantly explode. Or maybe that's not Defender 2. Maybe I'm wrong about that. No, I'm just thinking of, like... Maybe I'm just like thinking of like Scramble or something, where like, was there a 2600 version of Scramble? There must have been. I think there was a 2600 version of Super Cobra, so there must have been one of Scramble. Okay, you can't hide there forever, because, like, eventually, just, like, a thing comes and makes you... I'm learning more about Defender. Never let me said we haven't learned anything on this channel.
Said.
Well, you haven't, but I have, and that's all.
Also, the flashing squares the landers are taking up, those are humans. If they fall too far, they die.
Oh, wait! Oh, so there are humans in this game. Okay. So, I thought... I know, like, you can, like, kill the humans in Defender 2 and just, like, have, like, a massive explosion. Anyway. Defender, it goes in the fun category. There. I think I can do that and not have people murder me. I think that's fair. Okay. Wait. Demolition Herbie?
Dire 51 said. Other aliens start coming out too, like baiters.
Is that a typo? Is this supposed to be Demolition Derby, or is this, like, based off of Herbie the Love Bug? No, that is just clearly supposed to be Demolition Derby, and... Oh, wait.
Dire 51 said. No, this is Demolition Herbie.
Okay. What, is this, like... Is this based on the Love Bug movie? Oh, okay, yeah, that's clearly an H. I guess... What the fuck?
LCX said. Yo.
Ayo.
Dire 51
Hello.
said. Hey L.
That would have been cool if this was just like a demake of Demolition Derby on PS1. What the fuck? Oh, this is a sports game,
LCX
and that means it's gonna be like
said.
big brained, and
Halo.
I won't be able to comprehend.
Dire 51 said. This is from the same company that made Coconuts and Cosmic Creeps.
That did... Oh, Coconuts and Cosmic Creeps. Oh, okay. Oh, no. What? Oh, wait. So this is Future Sports. Basically meaning this is probably the greatest game of all time, and I just will never be able to comprehend it. Sports games are too busy for me. That's the problem, is like...
It's kind of like Amidar.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, wait. I see. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So, do I just, like... Here's my... I don't even know who I'm controlling. Okay, there's like 3. So there's like 3 things, and I'm not controlling either of them. I think it's like Future Sports mixed with Amidar. Oh wait, oh, I'm controlling that thing. Okay, yeah, now I see. Now it's Amidar. And also, like Amidar, I appreciate the game so much, but I am useless at it. Oh shit! This game isn't. This game isn't bad. I think I would rather play Amidar, but like this does its own thing enough to where it justifies its own existence. I am still looking for that Atari remake of Demolition Derby, though. If we can get like the homebrew scene on that, that'll be great. Just like murder sports for 2600. Well, there's probably several murder sports games, but one that's specifically like death cars. I just realized we haven't really played a lot of sports games on this series. I'm realizing that I'm pretty sure this collection that I have is really incomplete. I may have to go back and play some games that I missed. Like, I don't think we had that. I might have to download like another full set because I think what I have is really incomplete. And I may have to go back and play some games. Maybe towards the end I'll play like everything A through D that I missed. In that case, it's a good thing that I logged all of these so that I can like just do
Dire
like a
51
find, like
said,
if I'm not sure I played a game.
You haven't encountered the real sports series yet. LCX said, so this is where Galpanic X and Dancing Eyes gameplay came from.
Oh, the real... Well, yeah, the real sports games, but there's just like... Like, I don't remember if there was like a baseball game on Atari. You know what? Did I rank that already? I can just do a search. Hang on. I also didn't do that Chase the Chuck Wagon game, and that's one that I think a lot of people would have wanted to see.
Dire 51 said, there were a few of them, Home Run, Real Sports Baseball and a couple others.
Oh, wait! Oh, so there wasn't an Atari game just called Baseball. That's why. Maybe my list isn't incomplete. Or, I mean, it probably is, but I guess it's complete enough for what I'm doing. Anyway, what the hell was this game? It was...
Dire 51.
Oh, Demolition Herbie.
Right.
this game? Fun. There's a lot of games that are
Dire
just
51
fun.
said, there is a game just called football, though.
Oh,
also, LA
okay.
Soccer.
Well, yeah. What was that? Okay, what did LCX say, like, earlier in chat? Oh, so this is where, Gal Panic X and Dancing Eyes gameplay came. I still have yet to play Gal's Panic. The band's good. The band that I just assumed was commissioned by Sega, but now I'm not sure about that. Demon. Oh, okay. Demon Attack. Another game I am very familiar with on Intellivision. And on Intellivision, it is hard as shit. It is really fast moving. This game, at least, I don't think, like, this seems like the sprites are smaller, so this might be a little bit easier.
Dire 51 said, Demon Attack, considered one of the greatest Space Invaders clones ever.
True. This is a good... I don't know, when does something stop being a Space Invaders clone? Can we say Galaga is a Space Invaders clone? Because if so, Galaga just beats the shit out of all of them. Or does it do enough different to just, like, kind of justify its existence as its own game? I don't know. I mean, at its core, it is just a Space Invaders clone. But, like, I wouldn't say Zebius is a Space Invaders clone. That, like, scrolls, and that's, like, totally its own kettle of fish. Does Galaga count as a Space Invaders clone that evolves the concept just enough to be the best Space Invaders clone?
Dire 51 said, more Galaxian than Galaga, but yet.
More Galaxian than Galaga. I mean, well, yeah, Galaxian for sure is a Space Invaders clone, but I mean, like, Galaga is just... Yeah, Galaga is an evolution just on Galaxian, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, Galaga, I think, would be a Space Invaders clone mainly because it's an evolution on Galaxian, which is literally just Space Invaders, but with better attack patterns. Okay, I gotta say, this is definitely... I much prefer this over the Intellivision version of Demon Attack.
And Ga Plus is pretty much Galaxian 3. Lit Gaming 999
True.
said, Yo-oo.
Lit Gaming! Howdy howdy. Yeah, I like this a lot better than the Intellivision version. Oh, you can just hold the button
Dire
down.
51
You don't have to rapid fire it.
Said, hey Lit. LCX said, Halo Lit Gaming.
Yeah, I actually do really like this. Do I want to put 2 games in Outstanding in one night? I might have to. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna say this is very fun. It's not, like, the best ever 2600 game, but, like this would not make, like, a top 10 list for me, probably, but probably a top 20 list.
Dire 51
Maybe it would. Maybe...
said, spent hours playing this when I was a kid.
I could see that. I could see spending hours on this. Let's play the Intellivision. You know what? Let's play the Intellivision version just for a few seconds, just if it's like as bullshit hard as I remember. Because I think the Intellivision version introduces just massive sprites, which are a huge nuisance. That wouldn't
Dire
surprise
51
me. Intellivision
said,
had resolution problems
this in Space Jockey.
that would come to something like that. Oh, there was a there was a port of Defender to Intellivision? Kind of wonder how that would be. I don't know. I'll check that out on my own time. Space Jockey. I don't know what that is. It's gonna take a while to get to it. Yeah, like it has like the background too, which is. Oops. Oh yeah, and it goes like really fucking fast too. Yeah, I remember now. Oh my god, and like they shoot. Why did they make the Intellivision version of this bullshit? Was this just like a fuck you for owning the Intellivision? I mean, like, my self-esteem is already low enough from all my friends laughing at me for not having an Atari like all the cool kids. You want to insult my haircut too? Anyway. That's the version you don't want to play.
Dire 51
Let this be a lesson
said,
to you.
No idea. But I know that the 2600 version came first.
Oh, did it? Okay. Okay, I'm crazy. Am I crazy? Or does attack have a C in it? It does, I think. I think it is ACK. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. Yeah, I have the, I love the Intellivision games, by the way.
Said, the moment you let go of any notions of unfairness is moment when you start improving face-savoring food.
Yes.
Dire 51 said,
it does have a C,
yes,
okay.
attack has a C.
I thought it did. I just, like, had a brain fart for a second. Like, wait, do I know basic spelling? And, of course, the answer is obviously not. Demons and Diamonds. Oh, God, is this going to be, like, super complex and I need a manual? This sounds super complex and I'm going to need a manual. 1982 Atari. Okay.
Dire 51 said, Demons to Diamonds is a paddle game.
Okay. Oh, okay. Is this just Space Invaders? Am I doing something wrong, or does the game legitimately suck ass?
Dire 51 said, this is much better in two-player competitive mode.
Oh! Oh, I see. So it's like... I see. So is it like two players competing to shoot all the shit? I guess. I could see that. It's like that one fucking SNK game that came out like 2 decades after this.
Dire 51 said, right. You kill the demons that are the same color as you to create diamonds, then you shoot the diamonds for more points.
Okay. Okay, I get the idea behind this. I'm not sure this was lighting the world on fire, though. Even at the time. Like, in one-player mode, this sort of just seems like another sort of Space Invaders type game. With 2 players, I could see this being better. I imagine a lot of paddle games
Dire
are better
51
in 2-player mode, especially because, like,
said, it's
like
not
they
much of a
literally had 2
one-player game.
controllers attached to one. Oh, there were probably a couple pretty good 4-player paddle games. Yeah, it's not much of a 1-player game. I can see that. Demons to Diamonds. I could see it being a fun 2-player game. But the fact that it is just so lacking as a 1-player game, I'm gonna put it in the meh category. I think that's fair.
Nick Werner said, Demon Attack was on Activision Anthology for PlayStation 2, PC/Mac, Remix Edition, DG Blast, PlayStation Portable, Activision Hits Remixed, and Android/iOS.
Wait,
Dire
Digiblast?
51
Did you make that up?
said,
Is that a console you just invented?
that's like trying to play Warlords with 1 player. LCX said, Halo Nick.
Hell's the Digiblast? Did you make that up? Is that like the fictional game system from Digimon?
LCX said, TDS sounds depressed.
TTS sounds depressed. Look, look, like, with the prices of Ritalin these days, you know, it just can't afford it every
Nick
day.
Werner said, I'm not making it up. It was really on there.
Okay, so there's a system called the Digiblast, and on that system was also a port of Activision Anthology. I have the PS2 version. It's a pretty fun collection. That's when, like, these, like, retro collections started getting insanely good. Like, I would argue even better than the ones that are
Dire
coming out
51
today. Like, Intellivision Lives
said,
is really good. Like,
Fun
Intellivision
fact,
Lives has its
Activision
own
bought a
original
Magic's
songs,
library in
and
the
those songs
mid-80s.
are bops. Oh, man. You know what? I should add... I really miss my Intellivision. I should add that to my, I should add that to my, playlist as well. Activision bought iMagic's library in the mid-80s. I mean, shit, they had the money to do it. Activision, I think, basically survived because they were one of the first to realize that the game industry, or the console industry, was about to go into a free fall, so they just immediately abandoned ship and went to the computers, like the like the PC and the C64, and that did really well. Like Ghostbusters, I think Ghostbusters may be, at least in some circles, more well known as a C64 game than like on Atari or even on NES, as infamous as the AVGN video on the NES game is. And then the NES just like added a whole bunch of superfluous shit that nobody wanted. Depth charge. Oh, Sega. Okay, this is a prototype, so I'm not gonna rank this, but I know what this game is. This is Sega Arcade port, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, seizure warning. Oh, good sound. Okay, this isn't the game that I thought it was. I thought Depth Charge was the National Weather Service has indicated... Anyway. So it's Depth Charger, but it's first person? I thought Depth Charger... Am I crazy, or did I think Depth Charger was like the game where you like... It was like a side-on thing and you dropped bombs on ships. Is that another Sega arcade game? You like that sound? Oh, I'm sorry, you want this louder? Okay. I can make this loud. Hey guys! I'm sorry, you were saying what about Dark Chambers on Atari? How it's not the greatest game on the system? Okay. Anyway, Depth Charger. Doesn't even face me.
Dire 51 said, doesn't even phase me. LCX
Amusing.
said, amusing.
Desert Falcon. Oh, I know this game. This is kind of like Zaxxon, but in the desert, I think. Oh, this is a much later game than I thought. 1987. Oh, wait, yeah, I know this.
Dire 51.
Oh, this I know this game. This was bigger on
Dark Chambers
7800,
will never be the greatest game on the 2600 as long as Pitfall 2 exists.
Oh, that's a good point. Pitfall 2 does exist. I mean, Pitfall 2 has better music. So, I guess it has that. As far as it plays, I'll probably have to play it again. It's been a minute, but yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely way
Dire
more
51
familiar with this game on
said, I do love me some Desert Falcon, but I prefer the 7800 version.
I think that's gonna be about my opinion too. Oh, this is like one of those. I do not know how to play this. What? Okay. Oh, I see. While it's doing this bit, you just don't hear the... I think I'm gonna like the 7800 version too, because I can't even see the bullets in this version. I will say, like, this version is clearly inferior to the 7800, but considering what they had to work with, it works. It works probably better than it has any right to. Oh, I see. You just, like, go, like, way too fast when you're moving to actually, like, see anything going head-on. And that's the other problem. Let me play the 7800 version real quick. I might do that occasionally if there's, like, a noteworthy, like... Wait, oh shit, that's the prototype. I think, right?
Dyer51 said, Desert Falcon was also released for the Atari XEGS.
Oh! Okay. Well, the XEGS is literally just a 5200, I think, but, like, with a controller that doesn't make you want to commit seppuku. Oh my god, I can see the bullets in this! I can see what I'm doing! It's a fucking miracle. Oh, never mind. Still, I, like, at least know why I died there. Yeah. One last thing I want to see. I want to boot up
Dyer51 said, it's like the 5200 in the sense that both of them were based on the Atari 8-bit line, but the XEGS could play all of the 8-bit computer cards.
Really? So it was just entirely backwards compatible with the Atari 800 games? Or with the... I cannot see what I am shooting at all. Okay, that's not just, like, a vision thing. I just don't think the bullets are visible, or at least if they are, they're barely visible. This game is... And also the enemies, I think, are barely visible, too. This is just...
Dyer51
if we are just ranking the Atari 2600 version.
The 400, the 800, etc.
Yeah.
Nick Werner said, Hi, L.
If we're just looking at this version, I'm gonna say not
Dyer51
fun.
said, the bullets in the 2600 Desert Falcon are just horizontal lines.
Oh, they are visible. Okay, you know what? I will assume that it's a vision problem, and I will upgrade it to flawed. Again, this is just a ranking for the 2600 version, though. This is just a ranking for 2600 version. 7800 version, demonstrably better. Dice puzzle. Doesn't take much of the imagination to figure out what the hell this... Actually, I have no idea what this could be. Okay. What? Okay. What? What the fuck? 2, 4, 2, 4. 4, 2. What? Is this like Mastermind? What? What?
Dyer51 said, "Oh, it's a Sancho game."
Sancho? Did Sancho wait, never mind. I was gonna say, did Sancho Panzer make this game? But that's Satchel Panzer, I believe. Never mind. I was trying to make a really educated culture joke, and instead I just made sad. Okay. The five's a line.
Dyer51
What the fuck is
said,
this?
"Programmed by Sancho, distributed by Panda." LCX said, "Dice patterns."
Okay, question. What the actual fuck is this?
Dyer51 said, https://atariage.com/manual_page.php
Okay, I'm gonna need this
system
manual.
ID
Yeah.
=2600 software labeled =140
Let
item tip ID
me.
manual current page
I
$0
love how
max pages
isn't TCS such a
1.
wonderful thing. Let me look it up on the computer. Whatever happened to the heroes? No more heroes anymore. This needs manual. The dice puzzle has 16 squares of random numbers between 1 and 6. The objective is to change all of the numbers to 6 in the shortest amount of time using the least number of turns. When the power is turned on, each square. Okay, I got that. Yeah. Change to random. Yeah. So how do the ones below affect the ones above? Is my question. Okay. To random numbers. The game is guaranteed to be solvable every time. I love that. They anticipated some guy's gonna be like, actually this game is rigged. This game is rigged. The counting ballots at Sancho anyway.
Said, "Don't ask me, I hate dice games."
By using the joystick, when the fire button is pressed, all the numbers in the row next to the square increase by 1. Numbers can also be changed diagonally. Every 5 minutes, a warning will sound up to the maximum time limit of 6. Oh, there is a time limit. Okay, of 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Who's gonna be playing this fucking shit for 60 minutes? When all the dice are changed in the game will automatically end. Displaying the... Okay. I see, so it's affecting the ones diagonally.
Said, "Not me."
Oh, I see. So you can press it multiple times and it goes up. Understood. I think I might be able to get at least the next line of 6s. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so... Ah! It yelled at me, mother. You know, if you're into shit like Sudoku, I could see you, like, investing hours into this, but... Well, you can't because there's a 60-minute limit. And speaking of which, I've about reached my limit with this. Okay. Dice puzzle. I don't want to say not fun because like I could see a scenario where that could be kind of fun. It's not WTF because like once you come to terms with it, once you come to terms with its logic, it starts to make sense. I'm gonna say meh. I think that's fair. I think meh just like becomes the category of like games I know look fun, but are just obnoxiously not my thing. Dig Dug! Oh, fuck yes. This is a really good port, too. Alright. Wake up, kids. It's time for some actual video games. So, canonically, is it actually a bike pump? Or is that just what, like, people assume it is? I think I've seen before, like, canonically, yes, it is a bike pump. Oh, shit. Oh. I was trying to be clever, but instead I got sad.
LCX said, "No idea." LCX
Bye-bye.
said, "Stop attacking rocks."
Yeah. Well, I wasn't trying to. I was trying to, like, manipulate the enemy into. What? Oh. Because I was attacking the wrong direction.
Dire51 said, "This was my game back then."
Yes. Hey, this is my game at this current moment. I'm glad we had this discussion. Oh, shit. Where's the thing? Get the fuck. Oh, never mind. This is a good version too. Like it's got like some good music. Ah! Get fucked! There the fuck we go. Ah, shit. Yeah, like this is a good port too. It has like graphics that I would argue
said,
are kind of like
"When you put hours into making your own mazes in kids
2600.
mode just to see if the monsters can find their way out, then I'll share in that sentiment."
Wait, what? Your own mazes is. Oh shit! I see.
Vintendo Vaults said, "Food fight for 2600 rated yet? Hey L Dire Nick."
I think I rated. I think I might have actually rated that one later, or like earlier.
Dire51 said, "Food Fight was never released for the 2600.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
LCX
I'm thinking of, what is
said,
it? Food Frenzy or something.
Halo Vintendo. Dire51
Food
said,
Fight. If I rank
Hey,
7,800 games, though, that is going, like, way near the top of the list. If I rate 7,800 games at any point in the future, that's going, like,
Nick
near
Warner
the top of the list.
Said, hello there, Vintendo. Dire51 said, fast food?
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, that's the game I get confused with Food Fight. Easy digging.
Arus218 said, hello, how's it going?
Hey, Aris. Oh, shit. Oh, he rear-ended me. That wasn't nice. At least give me a call. Anyway, okay, I'll shut up now.
Dire51 said,
It's not that kind of
hey,
Atari
Arus.
game.
Arus218 said, oh, and welcome back. Arus218 said, hello, Dire. Vintendo Vaults said, oh, right. Only 7,800
Yeah, if I ever rank 7,800 games, Food Fight is going, like, way near the top of the list. Guaranteed. And Dark Chambers, of course. It's Alphacade, featuring Dark
Dire
Chambers
51
and other games.
Said, XEGS2.
Oh! Did it? Interesting. I didn't know. Food Fight didn't get ported to a lot of things. I mean, I think the entire reason it got ported to the 7800 is because the creators basically made the console. GCE. They were the original creators of what essentially became Ms. Pac-Man and also Food Fight, and they created the 7800. So that's why it was ported to like 7800 and just about nothing else. I don't even think it got like ported to computers. I don't even know if there was like a C64 version of Food Fight. There was a C64 version of everything. Anyway, Dig Dug. The only thing keeping me from putting it under outstanding is just being so familiar with the game. And it's just like, it's such like a... But it's a really good port of that game. Okay. Nope.
Dire 51.
Executive decision.
Said,
outstanding.
Hey Logan, can I do some shameless plugging for my Kickstarter?
Hell yeah. Go right ahead. Post the link. How's that? I was meaning to ask, how's that going? I know the Kickstarter's live, but yeah, pimp your shit. Post a link. Give whatever information you want to give. I can tell you. I can give you like a bit of a plug now, a bit of a promotion now, basically. If you're into video game history and you want to see some exclusive interviews, I believe there's interviews in the book. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like, I think the like some interviews that Dyer has done in the past.
51.
I believe David Crane
Said,
might be in there. Howard Scott Warshaw. Well. It's going pretty well. I'm really happy to hear. I said I was gonna donate, but like...
Dire 51.
It's like one of those things where like I want to donate, but I also wonder like, should I? Because I don't have a job right now. And I don't know. I might donate a couple bucks to it. Yeah, in digital anthology, and also yeah, and then there's also I believe a paperback version, right? There's several separate tiers. Um, but yeah, there's a yeah, David Crane and Howard Scott Warshaw, who are, I would argue, some of the pioneers of video gaming. David Crane, famously of Activision fame, did Pitfall, the Ghostbusters game. Later on, did Boy and His
Dyer
Blob.
51
There
said,
was another, like,
"They're
he did
all
some shit in the
paperback.
90s even. I forget
Hardcover
what it
was too
was, but
expensive."
they're all paperback. Hardcover was too expensive. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, fair enough. Like, if I were to buy like a physical copy, I would
LCX
probably buy paperback
said,
anyway.
"Halo Arus." Dyer 51 said, "Home improvement for the Super NES."
Really?
Arus 218
David Crane was behind that?
said,
David Crane was just like the king of really weird out there ideas that almost never worked, but you appreciated just the balls out insanity to try them. Like there was just like Ghostbusters, which was again a not very good game no matter what you played it on, but you kind of admired that it existed. Same with like A Boy and His Blob and well, Home Improvement.
Said, Crane was a producer on it, anyway.
Oh, he was a producer. Oh, okay. Still. Oh, so who was the was that Absolute Software or was that I think that was Imagineer. Home Improvement for SNES. That was either Absolute Software or Imagineering. Right? Was it the same? I think it was, because Imagineering was like the Wayne's World people. I think Home Improvement was like the same people as that really bad Wayne's World game.
"Wait, you mean the NES Ghostbusters?"
All of them. Well,
said, "That game sucked, lol." Dyer 51 said, "I can't recall offhand." Arus 218
said, yeah, the NES Ghostbusters, but like, well, the NES Ghostbusters was sort of a quote-unquote upgraded port from Atari 2600 and home computers.
And Blob and was Dave Crane. Katsu Sanya said, "Hello Arus." Dyer 51
Absolute said, published Boy and His Blob.
The NES Ghostbusters was a port of the original C64 game that ended up being programmed in Japan.
Yeah. Actually, if you think the NES Ghostbusters game is bad, check out the Famicom version. The NES version actually fixed some some minor bugs, like you know how
LCX
for example the NES version had that really poorly translated ending. Well, it had an ending. They forgot to program an end to the Famicom version, so when you defeat Gozer or Gorza or whatever the hell it's supposed to be, when you defeat her,
said, "Hello Al."
When you defeat her, it literally just like flickers and it's a black screen and there's no ending. The Famicom Ghostbusters is just so broken that it's hilarious. But yeah, Ghostbusters, I would argue, isn't a good game no matter... It's not a good game no matter what you play it on, but... Anyway, did you link the Kickstarter in chat? I don't know if anyone here will donate, but... I mean... I might donate later. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I keep forgetting. So, I don't know. There you go, yeah.
Vintendo Vaults said, Famicom Ghostbusters 2 was kinda cool though. Hey Katsu.
Yeah,
Dire
but
51
Famicom Ghostbusters 2, wasn't
said,
that was just
the
the same
Sega
as the
Master
NES
System
version,
port of
right?
Ghostbusters was by Compile and was pretty good. The 2600 version was really well done despite the limitations of the console. Arus 218 said, Hello Vintendo.
Well, yeah, the
Katsu
Genesis
Senya
Ghostbusters game was totally
said,
different. That was like
Hello
actually a decent
Vintendo.
game.
Vintendo Vaults said, Hey Arus. Dire 51 said, No, Link is coming up. Katsu Sanya said, I like Genesis
Oh, the Master
Ghostbusters, that was
System.
solid.
Really, the Master
Dire
System version was
51
compile.
said,
That's cool. Yeah, the Master System version was like less a good game and more like as good as you could reasonably do given like a shitty concept.
-Books-Humor-and-Humor-and Arus 218 said, I saw no links.
There's a
Arus
link.
218 said, Oh there it Isa. Dire 51
Oh,
said,
new Ghostbusters.
No,
Oh, that's
the
what you're talking
Famicom
about.
New
That
Ghostbusters
was
2
I
is
think that was an
completely
arcade
different
port
from the NES
actually.
Ghostbusters 2.
Or no, the arcade
Vintendo
version might be
Vaults
the arcade new
said,
Ghostbusters might be totally different as
Number
well.
2
Anyway,
different games, NES and Famicom Ghostbusters 2 are different games.
this is Dishaster. Oh my god. When a game has a pun right in the title, it can go one of one ways. Horrible. Let's fucking go. We had too much fun with Dig Dug,
Dire
and now it's time to
51
suffer.
said,
Wait, this is the same
the
thing as
arcade
the
game was
play
the real
dancing.
Ghostbusters. No relation to New Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, the arcade game was real Ghostbusters, and then there was new Ghost. Oh, okay. This is the same as that plate game that made no fucking sense. In fact, you know what? I think it might be the same thing, just a different region. We're not going to rank this again. Especially not with that pun. Dodge 'em. Oh, for a second I thought this was another porn game. No, I don't think it is. Oh, I know this! Oh, this was an arcade game, I think. Oh, no, wait, no, it's not. I just know it from the,
Dire 51 said, This is basically a port of Sega's head-on arcade game.
That's what I was thinking of, yeah. I remember this because I was playing it on the Atari 50 collection. Digital Eclipse has really been knocking it out of the park with these collections, by the way. I'm excited for the Tetris one, because it might have like an update of Tetris Battle Gaiden, which if so, about fucking time.
Dire 51 said, That's Dodge M, everyone. What you see is what you get.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. I think this is an earlier 2600 game anyway. And as compared to something like Combat, this is legendary.
Dyer 51 said, "Oh yes, much earlier." Dyer 51 said, "Wait until you get to Maze Craze."
Maze Craze? Was that another early one? Shit. I think you gotta go to, like, at least the third lane. Okay, hang on.
Dyer 51
You gotta go at least,
said,
like, 2 lanes
yep.
in advance after this. No, never mind. Wonder if I can... Okay. Dodge 'em.
Vintendo Vaults said, "Wish I could donate, but no extra cash flow."
Yeah.
Uneasy face. Arus 218
I just had to buy a new computer,
said,
or a new keyboard
same.
for my iPad,
Arus
and the
218
Apple ones are monstrously
said,
expensive. Like,
Safch.
way more than I would like to admit
Arus
that I had to pay to
218
replace this.
said, "Satch."
Dodge 'em or Dodge Cars. I'm gonna say Dodge 'em is the better title. I think that goes in the very fun category.
Dyer 51 said, "S-okay, guys. I know how that is. I've had to miss out on a ton of cool things because of lack of cash."
Nah, fun, I think, is fair enough. It's like a bit too basic to be very fun, but I think fun is appropriate for this. Dolphin. By gum, that is a dolphin! They weren't lying. Activision, alright. Does this just echo the dolphin? Wait. What did I... Huh? So, I'm a dolphin, and I have to avoid the fish, because they smell bad, I guess. And... they kinda blend for me. I think this might be like a blind person thing,
Dyer
but
51
like they are very
said,
difficult to dodge because
"No,
they kind
this
of
is swim
blend
the
in a
hell
bit to
away from the giant
water.
octopus."
Oh, there's a giant octopus? I see.
Vintendo Vaults said, "Jungle Hunt underwater section but more obstacles and enemies."
Oh my god, the dolphins change different colors. We're going into plaid!
Dyer 51 said, "You have to stay ahead of the octopus for as long as you can."
Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, we're like only done with the A's. We may have to. This may end up having to go into a second
Dire
part. I'm now
51
realizing.
said. Think of it as a racing game with a dolphin instead of a car, or something.
Yeah. Is that like the dolphin keeps bouncing up and down for some reason, and it's like really hard to. No, no, what?
Nick Werner said. And depending on which echolocation sound you hear, a seahorse will be missing to let you through. That'll be really useful. Oh, and watch for when the squid changes colors. Arus218 said. Hello Nick. Dire 51 said. Bingo.
Ah, no. I don't think I want to hit those arrow
Nick
things because I think they might
said,
send me back. I'm getting
Hi,
I'm getting
Arus.
Chivos for this, so I must be doing something right.
LCX said. Squid squid.
I could go for some calamari right about now. Ah! Wait. Oh. Oh, I just became like the
Dire
fucking...
51 said.
I just like started to control the other thing, and now I could like move freely without bouncing all around. Or maybe not.
Arus218 said. Suddenly I want some takoyakis, but I'll have okonomiyaki tomorrow, so.
How about some escargot? Hell yeah. Man, okay, I've made this rant before, but escargot is genuinely one of the greatest things ever, and if you don't like it, you just don't like the idea of it.
Nick Werner
you don't like the idea
said,
of cooked...
If you get the seagull, you have the power to get the squid back.
Okay. If this game had come out 10 years later, it would be called Squiddly Diddly, and that would be just fine. Oh, wait, actually, we're in the O's. Oh, never mind. You know what? No, we might be able to finish the D's tonight. What time is it? 11:02? Okay, I think we can probably do that. We might
Dire
stream a
51
little bit later
said,
than normal, but it'll be fine.
Cook them up in some butter and garlic sauce,
Hell
and that's good stuff.
Yes. Thank you. Dire's talking my language. I want some fucking escargot. And you know what? I got to try escargot in the best possible way, too. I got to try it in Paris. So... Game itself, it's... I had some fun with it, but, like, there's better games on 2600. Yeah. No, it can go in the fun category.
Dire 51 said. Like oink?
Like Oink? Is there a game just called Oink? That's great. Donald Duck Speedboat. Oh, this is a prototype. Okay. Oh shit!
Dire
I forgot
51
to. Yeah, there you go.
said.
It's in fun.
Yes.
That's true. There were a couple Disney games. There was actually I thought that it was just the one. Like what was it? Sorcerer's Apprentice? Was it just called Sorcerer's Apprentice? Maybe that might be the only Disney game specifically based on a movie, and also the only one that actually came out. Because again, this is a
218
prototype.
said. Legend of Orkda, a link to the stables? Dire 51 said. That was the only one that made it out.
Oh yeah, I think they were also like working on a Snow White game, and I don't think a prototype has leaked of that, but I think I don't know how we know about that. Probably some sort of advertising, whatever. Okay, I am controlling this. It's just slow.
Dire
I don't remember
51
Donald Duck cartoons being this
said.
boring.
The Snow White prototype leaked.
It did.
I played it.
You've played it? Okay. Is that the only one? It's so this and Snow White, I think, got out. I don't know if there were any others. Were they working on like a Pinocchio or a Cinderella one? I think I can't remember. I don't know what this game would have been. It doesn't seem like they actually
Dire 51
like got far enough to program
said.
a game.
For Disney, yes.
That was it? Okay.
Dire 51 said. That was it.
I don't know what this was supposed to be. I guess there probably would have been enemies on the water and you had to avoid them. As far as I can tell, I don't think they got far enough to make an actual game. Also, I love how there's box art for this non-existent game. That's really cool. Alright.
Dire 51 said. There were going to be 2 Peanuts games, but only one made it out.
Charlie Brown only got one. Got one peanut. I don't know. And say hello to every fake video game from a TV show ever. They all use these exact sound effects. The one thing I will say is there's this commonly held belief that this game was internally
Dire 51
sabotaged.
Said. At
To
least the
make
one that made it out was
better.
good.
Same thing with the
Snoopy and the Red
Intellivision
Baron.
version as well. I've
Dire
read
51
reviews that suggest no. Like
This
they
or
had their
Podman.
heart and soul put into this
Arus
game.
218
Anything.
said. Is this Atari Kong?
Yep, it is. Any shortcomings that this port or the Intellivision port might have had, I think just came down to... Wait, does this version not have... Oh, it does have a hammer at the top. Any shortcomings that this port might have had just come down to, like, rushed release schedule. Like, the devs actually, like, did genuinely put their heart and soul into this. So any like speculation that this was like deliberately sabotaged to make the ColecoVision look better, I don't believe that to be true.
LCX said, Game Boy best version.
I agree.
Dire51.
I mean, honestly,
said,
doesn't even count as a version
for the
because,
longest
like,
time,
it's just
this
its
was
own
my Donkey
game.
Kong.
It's just like proto Mario versus Donkey Kong. For the longest time, this was my Donkey Kong. I think this was a lot of people's Donkey Kong. Like I said, this game and its sound effects were so ubiquitous. Like, if you ever like listen to like the sound effects that they use in a TV show and they're playing a video game, no matter how modern the game might be, they use the sound effects from
LCX.
this game. I specifically remember a couple.
More like it was Mario
shows.
vs Donkey Kong. Dire51 said, I saw the arcade game only once or twice. Dire51 said,
yeah, I was gonna say
maybe
like
3 times.
Like
Arus 218.
Mario. That's what I was saying. Was Donkey Kong?
Mine was
Game
the
Boy
SNES
was basically
one.
just proto Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
LCX said, the GBA updates didn't really do anything all that different except new UI.
Yeah.
Dire51.
I think it's a good addition. I think
Kong
Mario
and
vs.
Pac-Man
Donkey
are the
Kong
SFX
is a good,
that get used.
kind of. You know, I dare to even call it pseudo sequel. It basically just is a sequel. And then they just got like totally divorced from that formula after like all the other Mario vs. Donkey Kong games on DS and kind of just made it Lemmings. And those games were fun too, I'm not gonna lie. I cannot get anywhere in Donkey Kong no matter what the port is, by the way. Oh, fuck. I am not good at timing. I panic. I think that's my biggest issue with games, is like I just panic really easily. And I do stupid shit when I panic. Like, I know the barrel's coming, I just, like, press the button either too early or too late.
LCX.
And this is the inner workings of Logan Diener's broken and
just time mind. It.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay. And this carpenter was never heard from again. Are the sound effects that get used. That too. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Pac-Man does as well. I don't think Pac-Man quite as much as Atari Donkey Kong. I've also heard like a lot of people use NES Tetris for sound effects, for like stock video game sound effects. Like, I'll often hear, like, the line clear sound from NES, Nintendo, specifically
Arus
Tetris.
218 said, Luigi should help here, oh well.
Luigi? Who the hell's that? All that exists now is Jumpman.
Dire51 said, he was busy with his plumbing business.
Yeah.
Arus 218.
Remember
said,
when Mario was a bad
It
guy?
mean Diddy Kong?
Atari 2600
Mike Wolf
remembers.
said,
Atari 2600 remembers.
Arus 218.
Anyway,
said,
Donkey Kong.
Hello, Mike.
Very fun. I wonder what the technical limitation was,
said,
why like...
Mario bad when you sure it wasn't Wario? LCX said, Mario Jumpman Mario was always a bad guy. Mike Wolf said, Hi Arus 218.
Wait, oh yeah!
Mike Wolf said, Hi L.
Maybe
LCX
this is a different... You know what? Maybe this is Mario's evil twin brother.
Hey Mike.
Jumpman Mario. You got Jumpman Mario, then you got Mario Mario. And Mario's the good one. Jumpman Mario is a real sick son of a bitch. Speaking of which... Junior, I don't want to play some baby version of Donkey Kong. And I am even more useless at this game.
LCX said, Mario is a cereal. LCX said, Killer. Dire 51
yes.
said,
I mean, he is.
Something's coming up the plumbing, poor Luigi's in a bind, giant turtles out to get him, giant crabs are right behind, fighter flies, holy cripes, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you? Anyway. Thank you for that, Dyer. You don't really move much faster when you're on one vine as opposed to two,
said,
so like why would you ever...
Now I'm really confused but okay gonna play Mario and Luigi now later everybody. Then Arus meet Claire Mario, OMG Mario I. 5 minutes later, wah hand pink waving. Nick Gamer said, Yo. LCX said, Yeah, know what the bricks are in Mushroom Land?
True.
They're made of the people of the kingdom transformed into bricks. Dire 51.
Yeah, true. Mario
said,
was the bad guy this whole
no
time.
pro below.
Nintendo are sick bastards. Mario personally signed off on killing Mario 35 on Switch. Oh, I guess you do kind of go a bit faster if it's one vine. It's not a... Also, where's the fruit? Do you have to, like, enable the fruit on, like, a...
Arus 218
on, like, a different level? Or
said,
does this version just
right,
not
rip
have
toads
it?
later. LCX said, Mario breaks them without remorse.
Yeah, true. By God. Oh, I see.
Dire 51.
Can I enable the fruit in this version, or does it not exist?
No, the fruit's just not here.
Oh, shit. This one I could see maybe being sabotaged. Because that's like a pretty integral part of DK Jr. is the fruit. Actually, what are the other difficulty modes? Is it just like more enemies or faster enemies?
Dire 51 said, Kangaroo had all the fruit, so yet. LCX
That's true.
said, Keck the Game & Watch version had the fruits, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, shit. Yeah, it did, I think. Well, I don't think there was a Game & Watch version of this game specifically. I think it was called Donkey Kong 2. No, there was, and I had the Game & Watch version. I had the I didn't have the actual Game & Watch, obviously, but I had I remember I downloaded it on DSiWare when I was a kid. That was fun. I mean, it did what it did for like older kids. It did the same for me. It kept me occupied on like long car trips, so that was fun. Yeah, it's just more enemies. Donkey Kong Jr., there are to settle the long
Dire 51
held debate over
said,
Donkey Kong versus Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong Jr.
DJ
just
Jr.
isn't
has
as
the
good,
fruit.
period. You have to write... I mean, look at this. You have to write out Junior like a fucking Neanderthal. What do they think this is? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I wish Karumi was still here. Donkey Kong... Yeah, that's true. 78 DK Jr. had the fruit. I think by that point, it would have been kind of a crime if they didn't. You would have just had no excuse. Like, Nintendo has their own console now. You can't be fucking doing the whole no fruit thing when Nintendo's in town. Karumi was just talking about this. Double Dragon!
Dire 51
This is the best possible way to play this game, I am sure. No. My opinion on this game will therefore be the opinion of Double Dragon as a series and as a whole. Yes, oh no.
Dire 51 said, "Oh no 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 no."
Oh,
Mike
no,
Wolf
no, no, no.
said, "Fuggin' with eliminate down right now."
Fucking with eliminate. Okay. Pneumonia. This game is actively bringing back my pneumonia.
Mike Wolf
It's good.
said, "Kurumi is." Dire 51 said, "Oh, good game."
Yep, good game. I mean, I don't know if I want to judge the game prematurely, but, you know, it's just... I have the feeling. I just, you know... Yeah, okay. D-O-U-B-L-E... I'll make sure I spell this right. Okay, yeah, okay. And we're going to close that out, and we're just never going to speak of this again. All right.
Dire 51 said, "By good game, of course, I mean eliminate down, not whatever that is supposed to be."
What the hell is eliminate down? I don't even know that. Double dunk. Whatever this is, it's better than whatever the fuck we just played. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if you could have really done a much better version of Double Dragon on 2600. But I know for a fact you could have just not done
LCX
anything, and that would have been preferable.
said,
1989. This is a pretty late
"You should try
one.
the Friends of Ringo Ishikawa on Steam." It's like an open-world Kunio-kun game.
Ooh.
LCX
I might check that
said.
out.
Eliminate Down is that Shmup Kurumi is playing.
Oh,
Dire 51
okay.
Said.
Interesting, I've never heard of that.
An extremely rare Mega Drive shooter that got a retrobit release for Genesis not long ago.
I see.
Dire 51 said. That's Eliminate Down. Mike Wolf said. Eliminate Down as a super hard shmub.
You can't see, but I'm shaking my ass to this music. Club remix. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty late 2600 game. 1989. Well, it's gonna be basketball. That means it is gonna be way over my head. Oh, wait. Oh, is this just like... What is this? Ramses Johnson! No fucking way!
Dire 51
Get that shit out of here!
Boobo Bribbo.
Bubble Brogo. Yes. Get that shit out of here! Ramses Johnson! I've been thinking of adding like some of the voice clips from NBA Jam XXX to my redeemed list. Like No Fucking Way, or He Grabs His Johnson. Get that shit out of here. There's just so many. He's fucking up! That is the greatest thing that ever got leaked, by the way, was NBA Jam XXX. Just, what's his name? Tim Kitzrow or whatever the fuck, just, like, recorded a bunch of dirty lines just for, like, the internal devs. And they were all just like, no, I would never do something stupid like that. That's crazy. That's really frivolous. And then, like, it turns out they did. Anyway, this seems probably fine. It's got some good presentation, being a later 2600 game, but it is very much not my thing. I think this is where like most of the basketball games, or most of the sports games rather, are going to reside.
Dire 51 said. Larry Bird and Dr. J in one-on-one basketball.
That was an NES game, right? Bird vs. J. Bird vs. J versus the Board of Education or something. Double Dunk. They Double Dunk. They really wanted to call this Double Dribble, didn't they?
Dire 51 said. Yes, but it also was released for the 7800.
Oh yeah! That's what I was thinking of. Or, not what I was thinking of, but yeah, I do know about that. Okay, this is the only one I think I've seen that specifically denotes that it's Europe. So this must just be like all the other ones that say US but are actually Europe only. They're just fakes, and this is the one that's like a card-carrying Union Jack member. The Queen herself endorsed this. when you bought this game, you bought one of her corgis.
Dire
I
51
wonder whatever happened to her corgis.
said,
I read, like...
Oh wait,
they
there
just-
was another Disney prototype. Forgot about it.
Wait, is this a prototype? Okay. Well, it seems like an actual game. What the hell is this? I don't think this is based on another IP. This actually looks pretty fun. It's
Dire
like a
51
shooter.
said, No, I was talking about Dumbo's Flying Circus.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that too. I think I might have heard about that. This looks like it might be kind of fun. This is alright. I feel like it can get kind of boring after a while, but... I have exploded into a ball of Disco Inferno. How 70s can my death become?
Dire 51 said, It looks better than anything Mythicon released.
Yeah, true. Wait. Mythicon? Oh, okay. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. Actually, it looks fairly decent for 2600. Got like some nice big bullets. You don't really think of like the 2600 having much of a presence outside of the US, and that's because it probably didn't, but it existed. Hell, Japan had its own like specific unique variant. I think they called it the 2700. Europe, I think, just got like the exact same 2600 we had, except well, probably slightly
Jolie
modified to accommodate the PAL
Kurum
standard.
Good Gamer said, L. Eliminate down. Dire 51 said, Japan got the 2800.
Oh, the 2800. That's what it was called. I still don't think it did anything over there, but they had it. And by the time they got the 2800, like, they could play, like, actual games on the MSX.
Jolie Kurum Good Gamer said, Holy crap, eliminate down LOL. Throws everything at you.
Yeah. Hey, Kurumi. You
Jolie
missed Double Dragon,
Kurum
which
Good Gamer
I can
said,
assure you is way better.
Make sure you're on max. LCX said, Kurumi amusing. Dire 51 said, It did virtually nothing in Japan, but was a moderate success in Europe.
Was it? Okay.
LCX said, Why do you think I'd want to play that?
What was the game? Dragon Defender. Fun. Now, you know what? There's a lot of games like it. Just meh, I would say. It's decent at what it sets out to do, but that's about all it is.
LCX said, was talking to Kurumi.
Yeah. Dragonfire. Wasn't one of the porno games, didn't that kind of look exactly like this? Oh, wait, never mind. But how? Oh, I see. Wait. You can duck.
LCX said, hey, this looks interesting. Dire 51 said,
Yeah.
It resembles Night on the Town, a little.
That's what I was thinking of. Except it's like kind of mirrored and also probably about 10,000 times worse. Oh, I see. Oh shit! Oh, I almost got it! Hang on. Oh shit, there's another screen! Oh, fuck. Where's my guy? Oh, I lost my guy!
LCX said, pretty sure quite a few mobile games use this premise.
Probably. I would imagine, like 2600 games were kind of like the mobile games of their days. Just like simple, fun, addicting games that, you know, pass the time for 5 minutes while you were on the toilet, except
LCX
not the last part, because
said,
man, those
did you just
2600
find
joysticks
a
had
folded
short
hands hidden
cables.
gem, face blue smiling?
Although if you had a Jaguar and a Jaguar CD, you could turn your console into a toilet. Did we find the hidden jam? Perhaps. Yeah, that is true. I don't know if like many people talk about this game, and it's pretty decent. I'm fucking useless at it, but you know. What else is new? Shit. I don't know. Play this on one of your streams. See if you can figure this out. Get somewhere in it. See if you can find other screens. Oh shit. Well, okay. I can't see where the fuck I am. Damn it. Okay. I'm always just so shocked that I got to another screen in this, and I'm just like, where the fuck am I? What am I supposed to do? Anyway, that is actually pretty fun. I'm gonna say, yeah, very fun, in fact. It might just be LCX prematurely calling it a hidden gem, but sure. What was it called? Dragonfire.
Dire 51 said, I have this one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Who was behind it? Oh, is this... Oh, I know that box art. Is this iMagic? I don't think it says, at least on the front of the box. Oh, it does. Yeah, it is iMagic. Okay. That's fair. They made some good games. They did some good games on Intellivision too. I think they did
Dire
Sewer
51
Sam, which I've
said,
shown before.
It is iMagic.
Yeah. Do you believe in iMagic? Dragon Stomper!
LCX said, LOL. Logan, ever see that GameSack episode where they parody the different retro game YouTubers?
No, but I bet you that it exists. Or, I believe you that it
LCX
exists.
said, the Metal Jesus impression was perfect.
Nice. John Hancock is kind of like
Dire
my
51
news
said,
source for like what
they
goes
did
on in like
Microsurgeon,
the
Dracula,
homebrew world.
Beauty and the Beast and a couple other unique games for
Oh yeah, Beauty
Intellivision.
and the Beast. Oh yeah, and they did Microsurgeon, Dracula. That's a good one. Oh, is this Dragnet? Wait, is it? Hang on. Did they make a Dragnet game for the fucking... Oh, this is Dragon Stomper. Okay.
LCX
I was like, wait, did they make a Dragnet game?
said, I'll put this in your Discord if you like. LCX
Sure, do it.
said, https://youtube.be/youtube.be/bxbr8?idgbkpnwglj2u. Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer said, it's hardcore shmup L. LCX said, you'll love it LOL.
What?
LCX said, Kurumi, again, why would I be interested in that?
What?
Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer.
I'm gonna need to come back
said,
to this. This might be like
grab a
big
camera
brain.
and record.
This might be too
Jolay
big brain for me.
Kurum Good Gamer.
Oh shit,
said,
I...
BTWGGS on Eternal Blue. Dire 51 said,
Oh, you played
I
Eternal
take it
Blue?
you're not
Cool.
into shooters, L. Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer said, so Ella plays Odin Sphere. Jolay I, Kurum Good Gamer
Yeah.
said,
L's
L only
L's
likes
mostly
to
the
chow.
RPG guy. I don't know.
Jolay I, Kurum Good
Come
Gamer
back later.
said, he likes Natsuki Chronicles. LCX said, I have Odin Sphere on Vita.
I'm gonna have to come back to Dragon Stomper later. Also, really stupid name. Oh yeah, Dragster! Fuck yeah, let's get that world record!
LCX said, it's okay. A 2D action JRPG.
Wait, hang on. Oh shit, That's right, I deleted the cheat menu from RetroArch.
Dire 51.
Alright, your ass is grass, Billy
said,
Mitchell.
"Oh boy, dragster."
Wait.
Jolay I, Kurum good gamer. Said. Or AR Tone Lico 3.
Wait, do I have to... What?
LCX.
Oh wait,
said,
is it like track and field controls?
Seemed
No.
nice from what I tried on PS3. Dire 51.
I thought
said,
it was just like you press like
I
the
could never
fire
figure
button,
this damn
but
game
there's
out.
something more to this. You could never figure this game out either? Okay. I thought I remembered it... Oh.
LCX.
Oh, well, now it works.
Said. Tried Catherine, it seems like the kind of game Kurumi would like.
Oh, Catherine Full Body? I like that game.
LCX. Said. Looks like a racer.
Well, yeah, no shit. Well, first of all, I think it's 2-player only. Second of all...
Dire 51. Said. Yeah, but it's way too east to blow your engine. LCX. Said. Balance your acceleration. Dire 51. Said. Asterisk easy.
Oh, I see.
LCX. Said. Looks like you're accelerating too fast.
No.
LCX. Said. You're overheating.
I don't know how... How do I accelerate less fast?
Dire 51. Said. It didn't help that I never had the manual. LCX. Said. Tap it.
Right, but, like, I also want this thing to move. Oh, it is moving, I think?
LCX.
So it takes like 5
Said.
minutes to... How?
Tap tap, let go. LCX. Said. Tap tap let go. LCX. Said. False start. Dire 51. Said. https://atari.com/manual_page.php?system ID =$2600 ampersand item type ID =$software labeled $156 ampersand current page $3 ampersand max pages $4 ampersand current page $0. LCX said. You started early it seems. LCX.
I think it would be easier just to
imagine an indie game called ampersand $0.
Yes.
Jolay I Kurum Good Gamer said. This the one with the fake speed record.
Yep. I referenced that earlier. Rest assured. Billy Mitchell. I'm gonna...
Dyer 51 said. =3 and.
Yes.
Jolay I Kurum Good Gamer.
Tough to start,
said.
Easy to finish.
I haven't tried Catherine yet.
Oh yeah.
LCX
oh yeah, if you haven't played
said,
Catherine, you'd like that.
With enough doxing, every single game record was done through cheating.
True.
Jolay I Kurum Good Gamer said. LOL even Minecraft.
Minecraft. Brown bricks in Minecraft. Anyway. Honestly, even if I knew how to play this game, it would just not be fun.
Said.
You need like another player too in order to have like fun with this. A two-player game in like 82 or whatever is like.
It's just puzzle really game weird. With Ann Takamaki. LCX said.
I don't even know what Takamaki is, but I like Catherine, so maybe I need to figure that out.
Dyer 51 said. A two-player game in 1982 was pretty normal.
Was it? I don't know, I figured by that point they kind of worked out how to
Mike Wolf
program an AI.
Said. WOM. LCX said. Kurumi, isn't that how you like it?
Anyway. Dragster. You can keep this one, Billy Mitchell. I don't give a shit. There's a Dukes of Hazzard game? How many of these? Okay, so we have... Okay, this is the last game we're going to rank, and then there's two that we aren't. Oh,
AR Tomoko 3 with Saki.
No, we have to play E.T. We have to end on E.T.
AI? In 1982? Maybe in Tron. Jolay I Kurum Good Gamer said.
I mean, Tron had, like the Tron video game had an AI.
Jolay I Kurum Good Gamer said. Dukes of Hazzard, but the girl is replaced by Asuka from SK.
Yes. Hell yeah! Let's get racist! That's all I know about this show. That's probably all I need to know. That's all I care to know.
Dyer 51 said. Yehave.
Okay. What? Hang on.
LCX said, my latest guest on L Talks had a copy of E.T.
Has a copy of E.T.? Okay.
Jolay
I don't think I've ever owned that one on
Kurum Good
cartridge.
Gamer
I used to have Pac-Man on
said,
the cartridge.
Art destroyed. Dire 51
What is this?
said, I have a copy of E.T. L.
I mean, it's not a particularly rare game.
LCX said,
Wait, is this just like...
Dire, I figured you had every 2600 game. Dire 51 said, oh no, far from it. LCX said, my guest is from the Philippines.
Oh. I wonder how the 2600... if the 2600 was really a thing there. I guess it was a little bit of a thing. I think L said his cousin had one.
LCX said, that makes the context a bit different.
I always argued that E.T.
Dire 51
I think
said,
I even argued, like, in the last
very true.
stream, like, this game... What the hell is this? I said this is the last game I'm gonna rank. I'm not even sure I'm gonna be able to do that.
Jolay
I'm not
Kurum
entirely
Good
sure
Gamer
what I'm supposed to control
said,
or...
apparently
Oh no, I am
Japanese fans
controlling
are
that
siding
white
with
thing. I guess that's
Nintendo
supposed to
over
be
the
General
Palward
Lee.
lawsuit.
You know, the General Lee that's famously just
Jolay
a blank white
Kurum
square.
Good Gamer said, Dire owns Music Machine.
Well, good news, they managed to make the General Lee less racist. Bad news, they made the game suck. I don't know what this is.
LCX said, Art destroyed / Jimmy had a father who worked overseas, often sent him consoles from Japan. Dire 51 said, no I don't. Dire 51 said, also, bad news, Logan, this is a prototype.
Oh, is it?
Jolay
Cool. All right.
Kurum Good Gamer said, oh no. Jolay Kurum Good Gamer said,
It doesn't
Jimmy
say
Neutron.
prototype, but oh well.
Jolay Kurum Good Gamer.
All right, Dumbo's Flying
said,
Circus. So we have this
is he an
and
HNG
Dune,
fan?
neither of which we're gonna do, but I want to end on E.T. Because I mean, like, is that not the perfect game to end on? Monty Dumbo's Flying Circus. Oh wait, this actually, what the fuck? This seems playable.
Said, never asked. LCX.
Whoa, this is like a game
said,
that's playable.
You could have asked
That's
him
not
on
supposed
stream.
To happen. That's why I don't rank these. I could have ranked this.
Dire 51 said, and now for something completely different.
Yes. Wait, this game is actually...
LCX
hey, it's that movie that's still on Disney Plus, and
this looks good.
It's that movie that's still on Disney Plus despite actually being racist, while Song of the South pretends to be racist and isn't on Disney Plus.
This ain't 2600, is it?
It is.
LCX said, that frame rate.
2600 usually had a pretty good frame rate.
LCX said. Impressive.
2600 usually had a pretty good frame rate, and definitely by like 1983 or so,
Dire 51
games got...
said. This didn't have the pink elephants on parade sequence, so it loses.
Good point. Yeah,
LCX
you're right.
Said.
Yeah, and...
No, look at Dumbo's ears. LCX.
Oh my god.
Said,
oh, I see what you mean. You're right. That is
flapping.
like really well animated. Wow, yeah, you're right. That is a really good animation for 2600. Man, this sucks that this didn't get released. This actually would have been pretty fun.
Kurum good gamer.
I mean, you're right though.
Said,
no pink elephant sequence,
I was
so
busy
like it would have gone in garbage tier for that alone. But I mean, other than that, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, Dune. Dune, terrible franchise, never gonna go anywhere. I think this one might be slightly less playable. What, am I the U button from the Ouya controller? I mean, there is a U in Dune. What the fuck is this? This is not a video game. This is like a demo of like... This is
Dire
like some
51
debug shit. Oh,
said,
wait. Oh, no, it's a maze.
Walk without rhythm, you won't attract the worm.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen the Dune movie. Either the old one or the new one. I hear they're good. I probably wouldn't like it even if I did see it. It just seems like something that would just go right over my head. It's like one of those things like Star Trek where you just have to have like a massive brain in order to actually comprehend it. Big brain TV shows and movies for aliens. And that's Dune. Alright. Let's play an actual video game. 1, 2. Yeah!
LCX said. Dune. Dire 51 said. It can get incomprehensible at times, no matter what version you watch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, look at that shit-eating grin. Did I just steal from the irate gamer? Yeah, what's he gonna do?
LCX
Sue for plagiarism?
Said. You should try Dune 2000 PS1, Logan. LCX said. Actually don't, it's an RTS.
Is there a video
LCX
game called 2000? Okay.
Said. Never mind.
I want to get
Dire
into more
51
RTS games. Maybe
said,
I will check that out.
Fly, you little turtlehead, fly.
Okay, actually... So, this game, I've made the case for this already,
LCX
but this is a different stream,
said,
so I'll do it again.
Yes,
Fuck
it's
it.
called Dune 2000.
Oh, it's called Dune 2000. I see. I've made the case for this game before. It's gotten sort of a reappraisal. Here's the thing. Oh, wow. Already got the first phone piece. This game...
LCX
Here's my opinion. This
said,
game...
If you want a starter RTS, try Grimoire PS2 also has a recent re-release for modern systems.
Okay, I will check that out. Here's my opinion on this game. Okay. Oh, it's not in there. Okay, my opinion on this game. Is it the worst video game ever? No.
LCX
It is just really,
said,
really tedious and boring.
My opinion on ET is I don't know what I'm doing but I'm getting somewhere lol.
I know how to play the game. That and, like, clearly there were design choices that they didn't really have time to fully think through. Like, putting... Like, I think if they had, like, a couple extra weeks of development, they would have realized, like, maybe don't put the pits right directly on the edge of the screen.
Dyer51 said, Spielberg wanted to make it like Pac-Man.
Yeah, and that
LCX
probably would have been a better
said,
choice, but...
Come on, we all know Mortal Kombat 3 Game Gear is worst game ever.
I mean, to be fair, this does have more music than that game. It at least has the E.T. theme at the beginning. How did I fall into a pit? I was like... Oh, okay. I see, he dragged me back to the other screen, that's why. This screen is hell, I will say.
Dyer51 said, Yusa gonna die.
Okay, I see. Ah! The gummy gonna get me! The gummy mint! Ooh. Okay, second piece. Oh wait, no, did the FBI guy take my, first piece? So maybe that's, I don't know. Yeah. Look, I want to make a case for this game.
Dyer51 said, he did.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Look, okay, I want to make a case for this game. Because, is it the worst game ever made? No. Is it good? Absolutely not. I'm gonna say it is painfully dull and boring. And that is kind of its cardinal sin.
LCX said, Pac-Mania is my favorite Pac-Man.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. I mean, like, just the ability to jump over the ghosts alone makes it like 10 billion times better than
said,
actual Pac-Man.
No, it's Mortal Kombat 3 Game Gear.
Yeah, yeah.
Dyer51
I wonder if it was
said,
like a...
Super Pac-Man is mine.
Oh, really? That is a hot take. Super Pac-Man is I thought Super Pac-Man was nobody's favorite Pac-Man game. It's the one that, like, everyone's just like, what the fuck is this? I don't want this. It's the one with, like, the really big fruits, and it's just, like weird mechanics that kind of don't make the game any more fun.
Dyer51
I mean, Ms. Pac-Man is definitely a better Pac-Man game than Super Pac-Man.
WTF is this is Pac and Pal. LCX said,
oh yeah, that's true, Pac and Pal.
Once played the MS Pac-Man LCD game. LCX said, it was fun.
I don't know if I've played the Ms.
LCX
Pac-Man LCD game.
said,
I've definitely seen
Friend had
the
it.
regular Pac-Man
It was a black LCD
game. I would
game.
assume a Ms. Pac-Man one would be kind of the same. But yeah, so my rating for this is I'm gonna say not fun. It's
said,
not garbage.
My second favorite Poc game is Pocland.
Really?
LCX.
I
said,
guess it's just like
kinda like the Turtles LCD game. Vertical configuration.
Turtles? Wait, like the Konami arcade game Turtles? Like not TMNT, right?
LCX.
Like just Turtles?
Said. Wait, what?
Pac-Land is
LCX.
Pac-Land,
said,
I guess was okay for the time.
game.
I would just like call
Dire
it hopelessly
51
dated now that like
said,
Super Mario Brothers exists.
I'm full of hot
and
takes when it comes to Pac-Man.
Yeah,
LCX.
true.
Said. TMNT, green LCD.
Oh, I don't know what that is then. I know of the game Turtle. That was on the Adventure Vision or the Astrocade or whatever the fuck it's called.
I think you're thinking of Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures.
Yeah, yeah, Pac-Man. Well, yeah, Pac-Man 2 was kind of like. Well, both were kind of based off the Pac-Man TV cartoon from the 80s. Yeah, so E.T., I'm gonna say it's just not fun. It's not garbage, it's just not something you would ever want to play.
LCX. Said. Oh, then what is Pac-Land?
It's a platformer, but like... It's a platformer from before platformers really
Dire
existed.
51 said. 1984 platformer that predates Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, it's... I recommend you play it just as, like, kind of a curiosity. But that's all that game is worth, in my opinion. It's just like...
LCX.
Pac-Land was a good...
Never seen it.
Pac-Land was a good kind of placeholder until, like, Super Mario Brothers could be invented and actually be a good platformer. Pac-Land is just, especially, like, every console
LCX.
version of it.
We'll do on L Talks next stream.
Yeah, yeah, you can play... Okay, here's the thing, L. I will say this. It's gonna control weird. Because the original arcade was designed weird. So basically... And every, like, console port was like this, too. So... They actually... The controls are basically inverted. So...
LCX.
How it worked was...
Does it have inertia and sliding? Face-savoring food.
Does it? Not really, I don't think. Not in the same way as, like, Super Mario Brothers. I think the controls are a little bit slippery, but that's not really by design as it is in, like, Mario's case. It's been a little while since I played. Well, you know what? Did you actually want to play it, or
Dire
should
51
I just show it?
Said.
I can just pull up the
Play the TG16
right
or PC Engine port. You can change the control scheme by pressing select on the title screen. LCX. Said. The moment you stop entertaining notions of unfairness is the moment when you start improving face blue smiling face blue smiling face blue smiling. LCX. Said. But I don't care about control schemes.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's, so, like, hold on, let me see if I can pull up,
Dire
like, a
51
picture of the
said,
original arcade machine, because it's
arcade
bizarre how
again.
it's done.
LCX said, LOL play it.
Okay.
LCX
Dyer recommends the PC
said,
Engine version.
play it now, Logan.
I'm not gonna play a ton of it, but yeah, this is. Here we go.
LCX said, Nihaha.
Actually, I have MAME. Do I have Pac-Land in MAME?
Dyer 51 said,
Oh no, it. Like...
the PC Engine port is almost a 1:1 port of the arcade.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Almost. LCX said,
yeah, this is pretty close.
Almost face blue smiling.
Heh. It's one of those weird Namco games where they call themselves Namcot. One of those weird ports, rather. Nobody at Namco actually knows what it stands for. Yeah. Wait. Oh. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Right, so you press the buttons to go
Dyer
left
51
and right, and you press any direction on the D-pad
Namcot was
to
what they
jump.
called their home division. LCX
You have no attack, you just jump over
I've seen
things.
tons of those.
And I think eventually you do... I think at some point you get like a hang glider. Isn't that like on like level 3 or 4 or something? This definitely comes at a weird time for Pac-Man 2.
BTW, Dyer, if you ever played Tales of Destiny 2, I bet you'd do great on the bonus quiz show in that game.
Probably.
Dyer 51 said, unless you press select on the title screen. Dyer 51 said, what's that like, L? LCX said, looks great.
Bonus!
LCX
Yes.
said, bonus. LCX said,
Bonus!
bonus. LCX
Yes.
said, bonus. Dyer 51
Wait, the
said,
PC engine...
Borgar.
The PC engine had stereo? I don't remember that. Wait, maybe that's just... Oh, trip. Oh, you can just select the different options.
LCX said, Dyer 51, it's a PS1 RPG. Inside the game there's some multiple choice quizzes about Namco games.
If you want to see something real good, check out, I think it's called Motocross. It's like that game where you like jump over Pepsi cans and it's like
Dyer 51
fucked up future sports.
said,
Like the Running
oh
Man.
yeah, I'd probably come close to perfect on that.
Probably.
LCX said,
Watch Dyer
game
actually
looks
do it
pretty
and he gets
good
his
to me.
ass kicked. Because it's all
Dyer
just like...
51 said, Metro Cross.
Metro Cross, that's what I'm thinking of. It's imagine it's all just like, there were 3 stooges, name Moe's wife.
LCX said, they've got questions about Mr. Driller, Dig Dug, etc.
Ah, yes, Mr. Driller, the son of the titular son of divorce of Dig Dug and what was her name? I am your friendo. Baraduke, that's it. Yeah, check out Metro Cross too. That's a fun game. But anyway, that's kind of what Pac-Land is like. It's It's an interesting game. You know what? I guess I'm a little bit too negative on Pac-Land. It's fine for what it is, but just plays like anything post Super Mario Brothers
LCX
over it.
said. Dire but, what's the Namco game you can play at the pre-loading screen of Tekken 6, face savoring food?
Tekken 5? I don't know.
LCX said. GGS. Dire 51 said. I don't know because I never played Tekken 6. LCX said. Something wrong with Pac-Land?
I don't know if anything's wrong with it. It's just kind of primitive, in my opinion.
LCX
It
said,
has its fans. Dire's
Dire,
by
that's
no
why
means
I
the
asked
only fan
hahaha
of
sorry.
Pac-Land.
LCX said. I'm mean like that sometimes. LCX said. Game is Space Invaders.
Wait, really? Space Invaders?
Dire 51
That's...
said.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
It's a perfectly cromulent game, Logan. LCX said. Or was it Galaga?
It would have been Galaga. Space Invaders isn't a Namco thing. It might have been like Galaxian. Actually, what was the game? What was the game that was the load-in game for Ridge Racer? I think that was Galaxian.
Dire 51
or was that Galaga?
Said. It wouldn't be Space Invaders, that was by Tato.
Yeah.
LCX said. Hee I think Galaga not Space Invaders.
Yeah, Galaga would make more sense.
Dire 51 said. Galician for Ridge Racer.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
LCX said. Plays while loading until it shows the Namco screen.
If it's anything like Ridge Racer, you can like, if you get like a certain score, you can like unlock like certain
LCX
swag in the actual game.
Said. And then you shoot the Namco logo.
Cool. Anyway, let's see if anybody
LCX said.
can be rated tonight.
Then it becomes 3D.
Oh, cool.
LCX.
Okay, let's check.
Tekken 5 just has unlockable retro fighters. LCX said. Tons of M. LCX said. One of FH. LCX said. One of the most packed PS2 games.
Okay, I know what we're gonna do. We are going to raid Geekstorian.
LCX said. Before DLC. Dire 51 said.
Geekstorian
Well,
is
this has been a
doing
Crescent
his
Fresh
Retro
stream.
Roots podcast
I hope I am
tonight,
big and you
and
with
he's
some
talking
perfectly
about
cromulent knowledge.
Retro
LDP said. https www.youtube.com/live/pdvtzsgevc0 question mark si equals sign css underscore o abridged 4 mmsgm 5j.
Go in there, maybe have a chat with him.
Said. See cromulent. LCX said. Is that a type of bread, face savoring food? LCX said. Ha ha ha.
Anyway.
Dire 51 said. It's whatever your imagination wants it to be.
Everything
LCX
is cromulent in the future.
Said. Dire, I shouted out your stuff on stream.
Cool,
Dire
thank
51 said. Thank you L.
Anyway,
LCX
so tomorrow I
said,
will be doing Threads of
"Dunno if
Fate,
it helps, but I
provided I
hope it
don't come
does."
down with MRSA in the meantime. Thursday I will be doing Final Fantasy VI for GBA, and then Saturday I should be able to do L Talks stream. Sunday I will be
Dire
doing
51
more Rompourri, and then
said,
Monday I will
"It's
be
appreciated."
doing some more E-rated games. Games that are rated E for everyone. Unless there are any porn games. I don't think there are any that begin with E. But we'll make one. Anyway. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Always super appreciated. Thank you, Aris218, Dire51, Electric, LCX, July, Kareem Good Gamer, Lit Gaming, 99999, Mike Wolf, Nick, Werner, Sir Jacob, Nintendo Volts, Yasuke Supreme, Ketsu Sanya, and Nick Gamer. Thank you, everybody, so very much for watching. Good night. And thank you for coming on my TikTok. Bye, everyone.